We all know that the people who we choose to surround ourselves with will have an impact on our lives one way or another. That could be close friends, family, people that you've grown up with, mentors, coaches. Whoever you're around is most likely who you'll become like. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Genesis 19 and how the decision that Lot made to move his family to a city called Sodom, which was known as an ungodly city, a city full of sin, broke apart his peace and broke apart his family. It had a negative impact on this guy's life. So Lot lived a pretty good life before he moved. He had a wife, 2 daughters, was successful. Things were going good. And he makes this decision to leave the city that he was in and go to this city, Sodom. And basically, long story short, God sends these 2 angels down to come have a talk with him. And the men in the city hear that these angels are there. So they show up to his house, knocking on his door, wanting to have sexual relations with these angels. Lot actually offers his daughters up to these men, which they refuse and try breaking into the house. And what it says is that the angels strike them and blind them. And then they have a conversation with Lot, basically telling Lot and his family that God commands them to get out of this city and to not look back. So Lot gathers his family, gets them all together, and they decide to leave the city. And this is when we start to see things break apart. And the point of this message is that who you choose to be around will have an influence on you, and it will either positively impact your life or negatively impact your life. Whatever you aspire to be is who you should be hanging around. And that may mean to cut off the people who you grew up with, your close friends, family, people who are ungodly and pulling you in the wrong direction. In the Bible, it says that you can't feed pearls to pigs. And so it's important to know, because it is hard to cut ties with people that you are close to. But ultimately, if they're pulling you away from God, or they're pulling you away from things that you know you should be doing, then it's going to have a negative impact on your life. And so we see what happens when Lot leaves this city. His wife looks back on the lives they used to live, and God turns her to salt. And before they left, he says, basically, if you look back, then I'm going to turn you to salt. So now Lot lost his wife. He's not living in a home anymore. He's living in a cave with his 2 daughters, and his peace is just broken. We can see how much harder life gets when we're surrounded by ungodly people and acting in an ungodly way. And so that's the point in the message that I wanted to share with you all. Make sure that you're making the right decisions of who you choose to hang out with and who you surround yourselves with, because it's going to have an impact on you and your life one way or another. I hope you guys found value in this message. If you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with a friend. Would love to hear any feedback that you guys have. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate the time.